93.3 FLZ.
Blown off, ghosted, and wondering why you didn't get a second date? Let's see why you were left on red with The Joe Show.
Hey, Ethan.
Yes.
Ethan, I've got Kelly
Thank you guys
on,
for taking my call.
Yeah, no. Thank you for hitting us up, and we're gonna figure this out. I do have Kelly on hold right now, so I'm just gonna pick her up, and then we'll figure this out together. Hi, is this Kelly?
Thank you.
Yeah, sir.
Hi, Kelly. I don't know if you heard that other voice. I'm not alone, but real quick, do I have your permission to put you on the radio?
Okay.
Okay, cool. I do have permission. You all right if your voice is on the radio?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So my name is Joe. I don't know if you've ever heard our radio station before, but you're on 93.3, and every week we do this segment called Left on Red, where if someone's not getting a call back, if they've been like ghosted or something, we'll call their date, and that's why we called you actually. So Ethan hit us up.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, and Ethan's on the phone with us too. So if you want to say hi, but we just kind of want to all figure out together, and I asked that. Let's be brutally honest. We're putting you on the spot. Why'd you ghost him?
Okay. Does this have to be on Ethan? Does this have to be on the live? Like, come on. Like, this is really weird.
You made it. You could have just contacted me. You put us
But
here.
you put me on the
situation.
radio. Like, does that not sound weird to you at all? Like, really?
What else sounds weird to me? Like when someone says she's a she, her, they, and then can't even do anything about it, or all of a sudden gets shy when
wait,
I'm
I
assuming
don't
she
understand.
wants something.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What do you
what?
mean?
What's
not
going
do
on?
anything
What's
about
going
it?
on?
What does that mean?
Well,
not do anything.
Hey,
about
can I give some advice real quick? Here, Kelly, I'm gonna put you on hold real quick. And you're gonna hear silence, but I promise you, I'm gonna pick you up immediately. Hey, Ethan, it's just you and me. She can't hear you. Can I give you a little advice?
Okay. Go ahead.
Don't attack her already, dude. We're trying to figure out why you could get a call back.
Exactly.
This doesn't have to end bad, but if you got an attitude, don't have an attitude. She hasn't said anything wrong yet. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean,
Here,
I
don't get
I just don't think there's a chance.
I just think it's silly to
All
get
right.
defensive. We're gonna figure this out. All right, ready? Let's
Okay.
just. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Sorry, we were having technical difficulties. I had to make sure that we could hear you. So, we want to know why isn't he calling you back, or why aren't you? Sorry, why aren't you calling him?
Okay, I'm just gonna lay it out. It just felt like you expected something out of me, and it felt uncomfortable. Like you were like, oh, I don't understand. You're so spontaneous. This, like, spontaneous, and this does not mean immediately sex. Like, you're talking about all these adventures that you were on and that you want. And honestly, at one point I was like, do you want a threesome? Like, on the first date, asking all these questions, I'm like, this feels uncomfortable. It made me feel uncomfortable. And you kept going and you kept pushing. And I was just like, this is making me feel weird. So, yeah,
your profile says, your profile says down for anything, wink, rainbow flag, eye emojis. I'm like, this is a girl who's down for me bringing in a third. Like, this is clear to me.
Wait, first of all, no. Me down for anything does not always mean sex. Like,
what does it mean?
Ever. You have to know that. No, because
down
for
for
you to
anything,
sit there and assume,
wink.
to sit there, no. For you to sit there and assume this shit, it's insane to me. It's insane. It's insane for you to assume that you're like, oh, down for adventure means for any type of adventure. It does not mean sex. So
and why would you bring up things like sex on a first date?
It's crazy.
Like a third, like that. I don't know. That's very bold of you. And just because
That's just,
how?
I mean,
I
feel
don't
I could see that, but the thing is, we're in a time where some girls
I feel like
that.
you're stumbling.
800-409-9393. 800-409-9393. Let's let's talk with Kelly and Ethan and figure out what the hell's going. Because I'm confused. Kelly, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to understand what he said. We're in the time that what women are what? What were you trying to say?
Listen, some girls are very down immediately. I mean, we met on a dating app, and it's sometimes on these dating apps, it's like we can have sex on the first date.
Well, you let those girls initiate
Oh.
the conversation. You just can't bring that up. I'm sorry.
Like the fact that you're like quickly assuming things like that makes it the problem in this society.
I'm playing an incredibly dangerous game, but I want to play the game.
Know how
Ethan,
many rainbow flags were in your profile? I would have to
What's the problem with that?
use
What's
a
the problem
calculator
that
to figure out how many. You're still. I'm not really understanding. You said are you a they? You're like I'm he. Sure. You said
so
I'm a
then
she,
immediately,
her, they.
because I put down rainbow flags and I'm immediately down for threesome and sex, right? That's for that. In your assumption, that's what that means, right?
Well, I mean, they is multiple people, so.
Okay, but immediately goes straight to sex, right? For you, like that's what it means to you. It goes straight to sex.
Well, look, you were wearing what
No,
you were wearing.
You need to get yourself. You need to get
your
yourself.
skirt was shorter.
Okay,
than,
you can't talk about what she's wearing. Like she's inviting you over to have sex. No, who cares what she wears?
Vanessa, I feel like we don't even want to talk, right? We just want to keep listening to them talk. Should we just keep doing that?
Yeah.
This is
it's
crazy. Yeah. Let's see if
fun,
Ethan can
though?
dig himself a bigger hole. Go ahead.
Did you not have fun,
sound like an
Kelly?
idiot.
Come on.
No,
we
you
had a good
sound
time.
like a degenerate. You really do. Now you're going to what I'm wearing? Are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh, let's be careful with the words. Becca,
I love it.
Becca, hey, you're on with Ethan and Kelly.
Sorry. I'm gonna try to be really careful with what I say. But it just sounds like he gave her the ick on the first date. So I don't blame her. I think maybe you should have just ripped the Band-Aid off and been like, this isn't gonna work. But if that's what he was looking for, there's other apps for that,
Mm-hmm.
And it was on the wrong one, So I don't blame you, Kelly. That sounds, the pressure and just the ick. Once you get that ick, it's hard to get rid of.
Hey, Bobby, do you have the ick?
Yes, I do. He's ruining it for single men in the dating community, You got to get to know the person first. You got to go on multiple dates. You got to make sure y'all connect and have the same feelings. You don't just jump straight into bed with each other.
True. 100%.
Thank you, Bobby.
Like, learn from that, dude. Learn from that.
Yeah. Sarah, go ahead.
No. I totally agree with him. We are in 2024. Things are way different than the 1960s. If he just approached the question, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's not like he showed up with the other girl like, hey, we're here for you and come with us back home. He genuinely showed up for the date and asked a question. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'm a lady. I'm a married lady, and I see nothing wrong with that.
You're in the wrong generation, babe.
And he's right. He's absolutely right. The way you represent yourself is 100. So whatever's all over your socials is 100. How you show up to the date is 100.
I don't know how you're using 100 right now.
Yeah, I feel like we got to use a different word.
Wow.
It's lit.
Okay.
I understand you're married, but I still think talking
Sarah,
about
did you
sex
put out on the
first
first date?
I mean,
Yeah.
no, I didn't. But he just, so to ask a question is just like X'd out. Like, we can't.
No, can you ask, what my favorite hobbies are before you ask if I'm into adding a third?
Yeah, but if I ask what your favorite hobbies are, I'm going to hope you say sex. That's what I hope it is.
I understand what boundaries are, but I mean,
But
just to have a
clearly not,
conversation, like you
like-
guys are taking this like way too far. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like everybody is too soft. Like, everybody's too
100.
soft.
100.
Soft.
Wait, that last caller knew exactly.
come on,
it's
girl,
about
your
representing
boundaries.
yourself.
I cannot believe that you're
feel
talking
like-
about being representing herself just
Wear
because what
your
she
morals,
wore.
girl. where are your morals? Can I ask that question? Like, where do you stand
me
with women?
Personally,
don't get all sanctimonious on me. Here's the thing.
Hey,
it's
keep
okay
it 100, would you?
Your
Listen,
titties,
listen,
like I've
it's
seen
okay.
your titties. Do they know that? Do they know that I've seen your titties?
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
whoa. Hold on. All right. We gotta move on. Sarah,
y'all can't keep
Sarah,
it clean.
thank you. Ethan and Kelly, I think we gotta have you guys on more often because I've never seen such a split room. This is very interesting. I am gonna move on though. Kelly, you're sticking with your morals. Ethan, maybe. I mean, there are a lot of women that they seem to be thinking what you're thinking. So maybe we just get you connected with that and I don't think this is the last time we have either of you on. Maybe we do a dating show. I always thought that would be fun to do like a failed Left on Red dating show, though. We'll see if we
Featuring
can.
Jed.
Yes.
I'm kidding, Jed.
And as always, let's keep it 100, shall we?